Silly voices.
Silly voices. Silly voices.
Yeah.
We're both historians, so we don't usually get to do silly voices.
No, they're very, very rarely. I write books for adults mostly, so I'm almost never asked to do a silly voice. And so having to workshop a series of silly voices for an old lady from Iron Age
Yorkshire.
Britain it was really fun. And getting to do it with somebody rather than just being by yourself, getting to kind of work with Greg in conversation is always super fun, so that was really nice.
That's the joy of audiobook, is you get to have fun and collaborate with a producer, but it's also amazing to have a co-author, a co-narrator, because you get to make each other laugh, which is half the fun.
Yeah.
Emma's a very serious academic with a PhD, but you wouldn't know from the end of this book because we're just very silly at the end. Do you want to hold it for a bit?
Thank you.
Yeah,
We'll take it in turns.
Yeah. The series is created to try and explain to kids that history is messy, it's chaos, and that what we know about the past changes, and that it's okay to change your mind based on new evidence, new interpretations, and that history is an ever-changing thing, right?
Yeah. And that we don't just know things, we have worked to find things out, and how we know the things that we know, I think is really important. And that history is a really collaborative process. It's not just like reading it out of a book that existed then. It's a whole bunch of professionals all working together and quite often having quite vicious arguments with each other.
There's a lot of disagreement, but that's good and healthy.
And throwing books at each other sometimes, and that you can do that in a way that forwards knowledge and that works quite nicely rather than being contentious. It can be a good thing to debate, and that is how you do history, really. It's just people gossiping and arguing with each other.
It's a big, lovely argument with silly sound effects. I like that Julius Caesar got lost during his invasion of Britain. His second attempt, his navy sailed past Britain, and they had to turn around. And that's embarrassing.
Given that you can see it from France, it's quite impressive. I like the fact about there is a skull that was found by Hadrian's Wall, which is a cow skull, which has loads of bullet holes in it because the Roman soldiers used it for target practice. They used a cow corpse, hopefully, for target practice with their weapons. And I just really like the fact that we have that. We have this object that shows how people spent their spare time, and it's kind of macabre, which I also enjoy.
Cruel, horrible, very Roman.
We're gonna,
but fascinating for us as historians.
Yeah, absolutely. It was 100% alive when they started, but because the Romans are horrible.
The Romans are horrible.
But
listen to our book. Yeah.
If you listen to our book, it's got so much. My career, if anything, is aiming to teach people that the Romans were very horrid and quite rowdy. And I think we do that quite well.
But it is a fun book, I promise.
Yeah.